WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Moments away, it'll be the Minnesota Lynx going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. With Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're courtside here in sunny Southern California.
And about midway through the regular season now, the top teams starting to distinguish themselves.
Yeah, usually, we have a pretty good idea of who the contenders are, but so much can change in a flash in the WNBA.
Whether it's a hot streak or a tough injury, you never know what is going to shake up these standings.
Here we go. So the Sparks will get the first possession. Left side, Jackson. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
McBride outside. Pass to Collier. The three. Hamby grabs the miss.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide-open opportunities.
Gets it to go from downtown.
There's no excuse for leaving a shooter like her open beyond the arc. None.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA, we're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
And that one's good.
An intimidating interior presence. Smith uses her toughness to get her way down low.
Pass to Plum. Back to Jackson. Takes the three. Minnesota grabs the miss. Right outside. And here's Shepard. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Left side, Jackson. Beyond the arc. Down it goes. Her third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Collier. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Kayla McBride, she's open. Jackson pulls it in.
That's a shoot-around jumper. Absolutely no excuses for missing it.
Fires for 3, and the Sparks another 3.
They built a big lead very early.
Boy, right from the tip, there isn't anything they haven't done well.
It has been a textbook dominant performance.
Now here's Shepard. Pass to Collier. Misses from close range.
And now they're 1 for 5 to start this game. Having trouble getting it going.
Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's got more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
Now here's McBride. The screen by Collier. On the wing, Courtney Williams. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
There are certain players who shoot much better off a pass. Williams is one of them. Allows her to set her feet.
Pass to Jackson. Another 3 for the Sparks.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Now here's Jackson. 12 points for her. From outside the arc. And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. McBride with the ball. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And again, no good by Minnesota. Takes the 3. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Boy, Brian, that's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will. They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Here's Carlton. She's covered by Sims. Collier left side. Over Hamby. The shot is good off the backboard.
Well, it's a player who does use the mid-range. It's part of what makes Collier difficult to defend. She can score from everywhere on the offensive end.
Here's Jackson. Drills the three-pointer.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Pass to Collier. For three, Kayla McBride. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Sparks on top, leading by 17. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
The work they've done here early on the glass, it's been very nice.
Yeah, they've definitely established a good low post presence.
And the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
Now here's Jackson. She's got 18. Yes, great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
And Zandalasini gets it to go.
Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the three, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a three.
Now here's Jackson. 21 points in the game. Cans it from downtown.
They just continue to splash those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Yeah, absolutely, Brian. You can't keep giving up that many points behind the arc.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Good on the triple.
What a first half she's having from downtown. She's been locked in since the moment she stepped on the floor.
Pass to Heidemann. Williams, guarded by Jackson. Shot from free throw range. The Sparks grab the miss.
Unusual miss. Typically her skill on the inside trumps average defense.
Another three for the Sparks.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D's just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
And here's Zandalasini. Here's Heidemann. And just miss after miss right now.
Jackson outside.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
She tries for three. And again, no good by Minnesota. The three is up. Another three for the Sparks.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, it's 2 straight from long range.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over. For those joining us, we're in the second quarter with just about 3 minutes gone by. To the middle. Here's Collier. The kick out to McBride. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Now here's Jackson. She's got 36 points. The tray. Jackson, no good. And the Lynx pushing it up now. Nafisa Collier on the wing. Smith outside. McBride outside. Jacks up a three. She's off on that one. And here are the Sparks now. Jackson outside. For three. And she's good on the three ball.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Here's Heidemann. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. From beyond the arc. Plum with the rebound. And the Sparks with possession here. Left side, Jackson. They get it back. Pass to Plum. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray.
You can see right there, Plum stays shot ready.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith outside. And the Lynx miss again. Jackson outside. From downtown. And the Sparks, another three. Here's Carlton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Those two, they just keep going right at each other from deep.
A little one-on-one action we've got on our hands here, Tim.
I'm not complaining.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Sparks on top, delivering the blowout. We'll take a quick break and then get back to the action. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started.
And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Shepard. Now here's McBride. Here's Smith. And Stevens over to help. Clock at 4. Williams can't get it to go.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
She is putting on a clinic out there. Really the centerpiece of their offense.
And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 Community Assist Awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for her. Pass to Shepard. And here's McBride. Here's Collier. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
For three. Jackson outside. From the arc. Here's Hamby. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Shepard. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Stevens with it. Now guarded by McBride. Jackson outside. And Hamby gets the whistle that time. That's her first foul. Jackson gets the bucket.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
And here are the Lynx now. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Inside. Another miss by Nafisa Collier.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots. She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Pass to Smith. To the inside. Looking to end the run. Shepard, good.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Jackson gets the bucket.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Now here's McBride. Back to Collier. Down low. Smith. It's hauled in by the Sparks. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. No good from outside. Now Williams. She's got 6. Pass to Shepard. Back to Collier. All alone. And she gets it to go.
Well, you got to give it to Shepard. She keeps her eyes up and her options open.
Jackson outside. Shoots the 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, you know how a lot of people talk about flipping the switch? Well, her switch has definitely been flipped to on in this quarter, guys. I mean, just dominant scoring.
Pass to Shepard. Tries a 3. Stevens grabs the board. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Now the Lynx with it. Here's McBride. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
No task is too tall for McBride. Now, she's got a high motor and an innate scoring ability.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Sparks, another 3.
Wow, I mean, what can you say?
Outside Williams. Charity stripe shot. And again, no good by Minnesota. Here's Jackson. And that's not going to go. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Sparks on top, running away with this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back, fourth quarter of action. deciding to change it up. For three, Kayla McBride. It's hauled in by Cannon.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
The three ball. Buries it from three-point range.
Smart pass by Sims to get the ball to a ready shooter. Tough to defend against that organized offensive effort.
And here's Heidemann. Shepard with it. Pass to Smith. The putback. And rebounded by Brink.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Jackson gets the bucket.
She just keeps on going. She's got more points than anybody out there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Heidemann. McBride outside. Collier outside. From deep. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Left side, Jackson. Three-pointer. The shot that time, not on target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
But for the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
Pass to Shepard. Now Heidemann. Now here's Smith, guarded by Jackson. Collier sinks that one from the post.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Here's Jackson. Another three for the Sparks.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively, but too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Drains the three-pointer.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Here's Heidemann. Pass to Smith. McBride. Here's Shepard. It's Jessica Shepard on the wing. Now here's Collier. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Here's Jackson. And the three off target. McBride outside. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been